Well, hi guys, I'm Celestial Shadows, and today I'm here with,
Novaphyer yet again, guess who? Big surprise here.
and we're here for Case 4 of Aviary Attorney. And let's continue before I lose my voice.
Correction, we are on case 4B. There's three different endings for Aviary Attorney. We are on the middle one. We originally got 4C, but it wasn't ready at the time. Now it's patched in and ready, so we're good. But we're gonna do a 4B today. Oh man, oh man! You kicked so much derriere at the impromptu trial yesterday. Those rebels were all like, "We're executing this punk, mob justice, rah, rah, rah!" But you were all like, "This isn't how we do things in France, chicken pluckers." And they were all like,
Sparrow's-on! Let's get serious for a moment.
"Serious? You just pulled off the craziest lawyering move in history of French law! We should be celebrating!"
We don't have time to pull out the champagne. Didn't you see the anger in the rebels' eyes? Didn't you feel the tension in the air? We're just days away from violence breaking out onto the streets.
Oh yeah. I guess another revolution might be around the corner. But what exactly can we do? We already told the police everything we know. Unless you're not thinking of arming yourself to the teeth and fighting rebel forces yourself, are you?
What? No! You watch far too many action operas. I was thinking of preparing a legal case.
A case? For whom?
At their core, all historical revolutions center on trials. A nation's rulers are tried and held accountable for their crimes. But you saw the horrendous trial that took place last night. Nobody cares about due process when emotions are running high. Regardless of the outcome of the revolution, we need to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for justice.
That makes sense, but what's the plan? We head to Quinnell's cavern and hand out some business cards?
Think bigger. Who will the rebels target?
The king?
Exactly. To the Palace Royale. Act 4, B. Egalite. Egalite. Oh well.
However you pronounce it. Falco and Sparrowson rushed to the Palace Royale to arrange a private audience with the king. After filling in the pile of forms, the two are led to the waiting area. You go.
Beck, really? Are you here to see the king? That's right. Okay, take a number and wait to be called. I think it sounds too much like Valeretti. Not Valeretti, Coco Rico. Oh well.
No, it has the accent. It's good.
Okay. Take a number? Yup, just wait your turn.
Yeah, definitely the accent.
Okay. Your turn.
More fools who have to come to see the king. Let me guess. Lawyers?
That's right, how do you?
Hey, I know you. You're the Prime Minister, Monsieur Gazat.
Oh, wow.
Gazat.
You're right, Sparrowson. It's an honor to meet you, Prime Minister.
Spare the formalities. You're... Oh my god. Oh my god, you want voice to give him now. Spare the formalities. You two are here to offer the king legal aid, aren't you? Yep. We're going to offer him assistance for the upcoming rebellion. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother.
Excuse me?
The king doesn't take kindly to any form of criticism. He buries his head so far in the sand that no one could swear he is an ostrich. One would think that 7 assassination attempts would be enough for a man to learn that he is detested.
With all due respect, Prime Minister, I think the King of France is mature enough to not let his ego get in the way of senses.
So would one think?
24? That's us. It was a pleasure meeting you, Muncher.
Good luck. You'll need it.
24? Calling number 24. Good day, Your Majesty.
Good day, messieurs.
Ellipses.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, I probably should have prepared a speech beforehand. That would have been smart, huh?
Just wing it!
Right, let's see. How to start? Oh, Grand and Prius Ruler.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, what I'm about to say is of the utmost importance. Please listen closely.
Okay, I'm listening.
There is a storm on the horizon. A great evil has besieged your kingdom. Our dance is about to go down.
A storm is on the horizon.
Okay. There is a storm coming. Rebels are plotting your downfall. And many believe that a serious uprising is imminent.
Imminent, you say? Goodness.
We humbly offer our aid. You need our help. You can help for a price.
We humbly offer our aid.
We're sure that such a pitiful revolt will blow over in no time at all. Nonetheless, we would like to humbly offer our aid as lawyers. We may be of great use to the throne in this troublesome time.
Ellipses? I think I understand.
You do?
I understand that you are a pair of con artists, attempting to screw a self-made bourgeois out of his hard-earned cash. You have some nerve to even imply that my people hate me. I am the Citizen King. I am beloved by all. Beloved kings tend to experience fewer assassination attempts. Back! Have these two crooks thrown in jail. Maybe that will teach them a thing or two about respect.
Right away, Your Majesty. You can't be serious.
Well, I screwed us over.
Yeah. You made all the right choices, though. Oh well. Oh, he was serious.
He's in jail. It's like, oh, he's serious.
Because he was a lot nicer when we met him in court, wasn't he? He let us do whatever we wanted in court.
Anyways, well, this is another fine mess you've gotten me into. At least I don't have to pay the hospital check anymore.
There's no need for attitude, Spare-son. We won't be in here for long. We'll make a prison break. Once we receive a court hearing, the judges will no doubt dismiss our charges instantly.
And how long will it take for us to get a court hearing? Tell me that, Monsieur Smarty Pants.
A week or so, I'm guessing? I can see why that might be a problem. The revolution could be in full swing by then. What to do? What to do?
We could try escaping.
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody has ever escaped from the concierge before.
Really? Really? Who is the last person to escape from that? Is his name possibly Judge Romulus?
Yep. But he bribed people. That's different.
He still escaped. But nobody has ever lacked the great genius Spare-son and his witty lackey Falcon in the same cell before.
It's an absurd suggestion.
Got any better ideas?
Just wing it. Okay, let's break out of prison.
I can't believe he did that again. Fantastic.
And examine our prison.
Alright, we got the door. We got another door. We got the arches at the top.
And we got that thing in between the two doors. Oh, wait, two things in between the two doors.
Really?
Yeah, it's like that pillar right next to the left door, then that little white spot by the right door.
Oh, I thought that pillar was another door.
Oh.
Anyways, let's start from the left.
Okay, the big door. A fireplace. It's been bricked up, so escaping up the chimney isn't an option.
Aw.
Aw.
I want to test out my Santa skills. Let's go to the pillar.
Okay.
That's a bit of scrap metal in this hole. I think it broke off from an iron shackle. We could dig through the stone walls of this. See? It's all scratchy.
That may actually work. if we had a decade or two.
So that's a maybe on a stone digging scheme?
Well, I'll keep it in mind in case the king decides to go all Count of Monte Cristo on us.
I feel like the answer is going to be the arches at the top, so let's do those last. Let's go for the white spot.
Okay, white spot it is.
Luck, Vulcan, a loose brick. We can wait for a god to transfer us to some place, sneak up behind him, and then...
And then we get a death sentence for murder. I think not. Let's search a little harder.
And then, of course, the door. Watch is unlocked. There's a little dent here. One of us can hide.
Hide? What would that accomplish?
Well, a god would eventually come in and be like, where's the other prisoner? And then we could use the momentary confusion to push him over and escape.
Do you really think that an experienced god would be confused by a prisoner hiding in a little hole in the wall? We can do better.
Yeah, and the archer's at the top. A ledge! Give me a leg up, and I can grab on and shimmy my way over somewhere.
Let's be honest, Bro-san. Neither of us have the physical prowess to shimmy anywhere.
Oh.
And you were wrong. Is there anything else?
Or may not.
I think that's it. We're trapped in here forever.
That may just be the answer. We can't do anything.
Yeah, so... hit the X?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. I give up.
So soon?
Yes, trying to escape from a notoriously inescapable prison wasn't the smartest plan we have ever devised.
Oh, I think I know who it is. Well.
That voice, that condescending tone.
But,
no, it's Cocorico.
I thought it was the Baron.
I had a feeling it was Cocorico. As soon as Falcon said annoying voice. It's been so long. I kind of forgot what voice I gave him. Just, what are you two bird brains doing? Sovereign, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. The injuries I sustained were mostly superficial. The doctor advised me not to do anything strenuous anytime soon, but he gave the all clear for returning to my job. So tell me, why did I get a memo informing me that J.J. Falcon and Sparrow's were being held in the concierge for treason?
It's all Falcon's fault.
Naturally. I figure that if a revolution is inevitable, then we should do our best to ensure that the uprising proceeds in an organized manner. The less bloodshed, the better. Okay, so what did you do? We offered the king our assistance. We said that we would defend him in court if and when such a need arises.
Well, we didn't quite use those words.
Tisk, this isn't the first time the king has had someone in prison for something so pointless. What a pig-headed fool. Consider your charges dropped.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Ace Attorney's back. Alright. Hold on. You've caught my interest with this idea of yours. A bloodless revolution. You're absolutely right in that. If the king is captured, the citizens will devolve into an unruly mob of animals. We should prepare for a formal trial. No, we should preempt it.
Me? You're gonna help us?
Of course. You saved my life after all. This isn't a task that can be handled by two birds alone.
Well, on the second try.
What do you mean by preempt, Sovereign? We go on the offensive. We charge the king with crimes against the French people before the rebels can even act.
Oh shit.
We can do that? We can certainly try. I'll start building a case against the king. My argument will be focused on the king's gluttonous and irreverent fiscal policies, his lack of commitment to his socio-political promises, his overall ineptitude and irresponsibility on all facets of his duties as a monarchical ruler, And obviously, his denial of universal suffrage.
Obviously.
How am I supposed to defend the king from all that? You can't. It's an impossible task, and you will fail. If you try to argue with logic and facts, this hypothetical trial will inevitably result in a landslide guilty verdict. So, I suggest that you take a different approach. Appeal to the king's character. Try to win people's hearts with tales of the beloved citizen king.
He hasn't been called the citizen king for like 10 years.
It was just a suggestion. But consider this. You don't need to win the case. You just need to make a strong enough argument that the trial is fair. All that remains is ensuring that the king can be peacefully brought to the courthouse when the protests start to turn violent. That's a job for the police and royal guard. I'll inform Inspector Aviary of our plan so that he can prepare accordingly and screw us over later. At least, I would if I could find him. Inspector Aviary is missing? Apparently, he's taken an informal leave of absence since Wednesday, after he framed me. Hold on, Falcon. One thing eludes me.
Wait, framed him? Framed him for what?
Because didn't we think Aviary set him up for murdering that crocodile thing? Because he told him to go there for evidence or something. He left him a letter.
We're not fully sure about that.
But it's still possible. Why would he just disappear out of nowhere? Seems suspicious.
Probably the Verdine killer that they keep bringing up.
Yeah, maybe. As you probably figured, Inspector Aviary had me perform an investigation into your past. He thought you were the Verdine killer, crazy as it sounds.
Hey, speak of the devil.
And well, I'm sorry for doing that. I should have trusted you. My one true love. It's quite invasive of me, but I can't help but wonder. What could have been? Why did you change your name around 1830?
Because a family member of his is the Verdine killer.
Maybe. Because I was ashamed, I suppose. I had a family name to live up to. My grandfather was something of a successful lawyer. So when I turned up to my classes at law school, people would gawp at me and caw at me. They would say, "Wow, you have big shoes to fill," and your grandfather would be proud. But I was a terrible law student, mediocre at best. I knew that, deep down, I'd never be half the man my grandfather was, or half the bird. Fascinating. I had no idea. Who was your grandfather, if you don't mind me asking, Falcon? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he was just another overly opinionated rebel who died in the old revolution.
Oh, he was the Verdine killer!
Maybe. I doubt it, though.
Well, we know for a fact that, because of Valerity's, caution that the Verdine killer is most likely a Falcon.
I thought it might be. I don't know. I feel like we don't have enough information to make guesses yet, though.
Well, we're getting information from Valerity, not from the Verdine killer on its own. And Valerity has been tracking this Verdine killer for, like, I think 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very possible that he knows what it is. It's like he probably knows if it's a Falcon, but he doesn't know who it is.
Maybe. Or it could be Sparrowson all along. Dun dun dun.
It could actually be Falcon too.
But he's never disappeared for long periods of time. But oh well, I don't know.
Well, it all happened 20 years ago, so.
Maybe. I see. Well, let's not dilly-dally any longer. We have duties to carry out.
Right. We're gonna find the anecdotes, and we're going to defend the king whether he likes it or not. And scene change.
February 10th, Thursday. A new day.
Alrighty.
Okay, where to? Should we go to R&M and see if they have anything? Any useful information?
Yeah, let's go to RM.
To R&M.
So little places.
Yeah. Probably more will pop up. Visitors? Oh. Visitors. Monsieur Wolf's visitors.
Ah, if it isn't Monsieur Falcon and Monsieur Smelson, how may I help you today?
We're doing very well, monsieur, but we don't have much time, so let me cut to the chase. We're collecting positive antidotes about the king. Would you happen to have any?
Positive anecdotes? How curious. As it happens, I have met the king twice. And as you know, I was in the Quanquerda persona.
All right, of course. I don't think that sort will be of any use to us. What was the other incident?
I can tell you, but there is a price.
Are you serious? You're such a money grabber. How much money do we have? We only have 44 francs.
A fox has to eat, monsieur.
Fine, fine. How much do you want? 40 francs sound good?
10,000.
That's a bit much, right?
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's be
Really?
sarcastic. Yeah. Oh, I never told you, when we were skipping through to get back, you know that, you remember how the croque monsieur was, asking for 500 francs?
Mm-hmm.
If we had said the other answer, he was actually willing to do installments of 50 francs a month.
Really? But he would have died anyways, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Sounds good, Sparson. Pay the man.
I don't know how the bourgeois you think we are, Falcon, but neither of us are bourgeois enough to front that much of cash. No matter. You will think of some way to repaying the debt. I skipped that last line, by the way.
Between that and my medical bills, we should be ready to afford basic things like food by the year. 4,000?
Let's worry not about the debt for now, messieurs. Let me just tell you the story. Yes! It was several years ago. I keep changing his voice. Several years ago, 1841, I believe. I was thinking around the Ile des La Siete. I was in pursuit of an investigation lead, so I adopted the persona in outfit of a sickly big air.
A burger?
That's when... Big air. Have you seen Pink Panther?
Yeah.
Hamburger.
Exactly. Steve Martin. It was
That's
so long
when
ago.
Yeah, that's when I approached by a kind-faced man. It was the king himself. He took 20 franc coin out of his pocket.
The king gave money to a sick beggar? Or at least someone who looked like a sick beggar? That's great. You can use that.
I am not done, monsieur.
Then he kicked you to the curb?
Yeah. The king took out the coin and said, I know what it's like to be poor. When I was your age, I only had 1,000 of these to my name. And then he pocketed the coin and left.
That's much worse. Oh.
I'll make a note. Gave financial aid to the poor and needy. Oh, shit.
Your story has been added to evidence.
I hope that the anecdote was of some use to you, monsieur.
It might be, but I don't feel like we got 10,000 francs worth of material.
I see. No matter. Just keep in mind if you ever see a potential client.
We will. Have a pleasant day, monsieur.